at the bottom. Yeah. Don't worry. Not yet. We're about to do it. We're going to get him this Are you in Texas? You in Texas? Yes. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, because he's going to do it. I'm just like, why would you not say that you got radio commentary? Here comes the sun. And then I saw
I don't know, do you do a lot?
Okay, so let me check and find
Okay.
out.
Where's the restrooms down this way, right?
Go down to the far left, all the way to the end. It's not recording, right?
You will live?
Huh? No, I'm trying. Like right now, right now?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. We all live? Yeah, well, I just saw some Facebook. Cool. All right. Let's roll.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Shauna Thomas. I'm the College and Career Readiness Advisor assigned to Yates High School. Thank you all for being here today. In honor of his parents, who are Jack Yates graduates, the Roland S. Martin Scholarship aims to encourage Jack Yates High School students to pursue higher education. 2 scholarships are awarded to Yates High School seniors: the Roland S. Martin Scholarship for the School of Communications and the Roland S. Martin Scholarship for Yates High School seniors. Starting in 2021, these scholarships were created and are awarded annually, and the recipients will become a part of the Houston ISD Scholars Network. So, without further ado, please let me introduce Roland S. Martin.
Hey folks, what's going on? All right, so it's always good to be back at JY. Yesterday was so funny. I was having lunch with Gary Blair, who just retired as the women's head basketball coach at Texas A&M. And so we're having lunch in College Station because I was in Dallas Wednesday moderating a town hall there. And Coach Blair, he asked me, I mentioned coming here, and he said, what high school? He said, don't tell me Yates. And I said, yes. He said, well, I figured that, he said, with those colors, because I had on a gold shirt. And I told him, I said, the color scheme for my show, actually Yates colors, paying homage to, of course, being a graduate school of communications. And so he was a longtime basketball coach at South Oak Cliff, so he knows Yates real well. And so one of the reasons why I decided to do this, because, and I've said this numerous times, that the things that I do today, literally every day, all goes back to what I learned attending Yates School of Communications. And a lot of times people think I'm just sort of saying that, but it is true. Literally, what we do every single day with the show, with Black Star Network, with the work that we do, live streaming events all around the country, when we have to do quick setups, we go in somewhere, that's literally what we were taught here. I was telling someone how we used to actually have these setup exams where you had to set up the camera. This was before everything was all integrated. So you had a separate VTR, you had the camera, you had all the cables and tripod. And so we were actually timed in doing so. And in fact, I was having a conversation with my staff because one of the things that drives me crazy, and I've seen this a lot, there are college students who literally are graduating who, for me, are not being properly trained and educated. We used to even have cable tests, and what that is they would literally, it was Mary Waits was a television instructor, and they would literally lay out all the different cables that we would be using, and you had to know each one, identify each one, know exactly what the purpose was. And I can tell you, I've traveled around the country and we broadcast from different places, and I've utilized students from different colleges for our projects. And I might tell someone to go to the car and get me a 1/8 audio cable to XLR, go get me a SDI, go get me a BNC cable, and then I'll go get me a mini HDMI, micro HDMI, regular HDMI, and they have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. And it absolutely drives me crazy. Because what that tells me is that they were not being properly taught. And so it drives me crazy. In fact, my staff will also tell you that I drive them crazy when it comes to our gear, in terms of how we pack and how we position our gear. And I literally I'm OCD when it comes to that. It is because again, when you go out, there's nothing worse than say, oh, I left that at school. Well, that don't help us here. And again, that's what we learned. And so that's what we were taught. It was drilled into us. And so that literally is in my brain every single day. And so I'm always telling students, whether it's students here when I talk to classes or when I go to other campuses, other high schools, junior high schools, and even colleges, that literally the things that are being taught you can apply to whatever your career is 30, 40 years later. And so in November, I'll turn 54. I graduated here in 87. And so folks will ask me all the time, they'll say, well, how are you able to do all these different things? And in December, I was inducted to the National Association of Black Journalists Hall of Fame. And in October, I got the call 3 weeks ago that I'll be inducted into the Society of Professional Journalists Hall of Fame. And students will ask me, or folks will ask me, well, what is it? And I will literally tell them, it's really defined by work ethic. It's defined by what it is that you're willing to do to be the best at what you do. And that really, for me, everything started here. That was the thing I said last year when I came onto the campus. Of course, the building no longer exists, but it was still on this property. I literally made it clear that I said my goal is not only to be the best student that graduated, but the best student that ever graduated, which means that you're setting a standard. So if anybody's coming after you, that means that they would have to exceed that standard. And that is a mentality that was fostered. And so that, to me, is why it's important to have programs like our School of Communications or the additional magnet programs across HISD, because it gives you an opportunity to actually have a college-level experience and expertise. So when you actually get to college, when I got to Texas A&M, I was literally more advanced in communications than the seniors who were there. So really, college was, I treated it as a master's level as opposed to going into undergrad. And that all began here. And so that the folks who taught me, the folks who counsel, all of those things. And so I'm always saying to people that literally everything they've done in my career, newspaper, television, magazine, radio, you name it, really began with what we were taught here. And that's why it was important. I could have easily started a scholarship at Texas A&M or one of the 65 HBCUs I've been to, or one of the 14 HBCUs I've given commencement speeches at. But I purposely wanted it for this high school because I also understand what happens when you need those resources to be able to go to school. This scholarship also was purposely not created for four-year institutions, because one of the biggest mistakes that I think we make is that that there are a lot of people who can't afford to go to a four-year college, but they can right now go to a two-year college, and so that was purposeful. And the other piece, I think too many scholarships are also created for students with grade point averages of 3.0 or higher. The issue for me, this is a skill set business. Doesn't mean that I'm ignoring academics, but the bottom line is a whole bunch of people who I went to college with who have 4.0s who had no idea what the hell they were doing. And so it's really a skill set. And so I did not want this to be driven by that. I wanted to be driven by someone who wanted to advance in the business and wanted to be able to go to the next level. And for some folks, that's not necessarily how well they do in other courses. My whole deal is how well are you doing communications, and that was the most important thing. So certainly glad to be back. So let's go ahead and award these scholarships. All right, let's see here. So first up, and I see now last year, and I didn't do this. We didn't do this. Okay, so we got to remind. We got to do it next year. So one of my stipulations was that I would talk to each one of the students before we award the scholarship. I want to get a sense of where they were going. So now you're going to say it here, okay? Because we didn't do it beforehand. So first off is Mario Alvarado. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Like to meet you as well. All right. So we're going to take a picture over here. Then you're going to have to see a few words. There we go. All right. Okay, we're going to look right here. All right here. like on the red carpet.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
All right. Got in the center. Everybody good? Right in the center.
You get yours?
All right. You got yours? Go ahead. Got it? All right. All right, Mario, you got to tell us where you're going to school, what you want to study, and what do you want to be when you get bigger?
Hello, everyone. My name is Mario Alvarado, and
Yeah, don't hit the table. That thing's a little sensitive.
sorry.
It's all good.
So, hello, everybody. My name is Mario Alvarado. I'll be pursuing a degree in computer science this fall, and I will be attending Colgate University in upstate New York. What I want to do with my degree is start my own company, like a software company. When I was younger, my parents used to live in Katy, where it was predominantly Hispanic. My area was mostly Hispanic, and I didn't know any English when my father got deported and we came to Houston. So that was like really difficult for me. And then to learn English fast, I used an app called Duolingo. I don't know if y'all familiar with that app. And when I got to the 5th grade, I was like struggling mentally, and then I was like depressed, and seeing that my mom was depressed, I wanted to make change. I learned how to speak English using Duolingo, and by the time I got to the 6th grade, I was speaking English fluently. I don't know if you can tell from right now, but yes. So with my degree, I'm planning to start my own platform that helps other students achieve the same goal that I did, which was to learn a new English, whether it be for fun or whether it be for, for your own needs like it was for me. Thank you.
All right. All right, cool. Way to go. Appreciate it. Now, one of the reasons I like that is because, look, entrepreneurship is critically important, and being able to own also gives you the flexibility and the creativity to do what you want. And so the reason I'm able to get the scholarships out because I actually own my own company. Did that, and which was always the mission. So the ability to be able to hire people. We have, perfect example, when Black News Channel shut down, they had several interns they'd already agreed to, and I got a call. It was a young woman with North Carolina A&T University who had one of their paid internships. When the company shut down, she was totally screwed. There was no internship. And so they reached out to me. And so next week, we should be beginning a paid internship with my company. And then I reached out to, and then they had 3 other students who were also supposed to get internships. And then we're actually funding all 4 of those. And so that's also when you're able to own, you're able to create those opportunities, and so that's why it's important as well. So Mario, congratulations with that, and good luck with your company. All right. All right. Next recipient is Kennedy Colin. Kennedy, how you doing? Cool. All good. All right. Slide that down here. All right. We're gonna look over here first. All right, turn that way. There you go. All right, now we're going to look this in. All right. All right, I'm going to look left.
3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
All right, cool. All right, here we go. All right, Kennedy. Time for you to talk.
Hi, my name is Kennedy Colin, and I'll be going to Howard University for the fall, and I'll be studying early childhood education. I want to open up my own daycare. I love working with younger children. Mama always tell me, Kennedy, I don't know how you do it. I don't know. I don't have the patience for it, but you do. I don't know how you're going to do it. And that's just something I'm really passionate about. I love seeing little kids learn new things and just be able to enjoy themselves. So I'll be opening up my own daycare.
Cool. See, that must mean she's like taking care of kids right now for free. So she trying to get paid to actually do it. All right then. The next recipient is it Kaylee Williams? Yeah. Kaylee. All right, cool. Kaylee, come on up. Time to chat.
Okay, I'm really bad at public speaking, so I'm sorry. But I'm Kaylee. I will be attending University of St. Thomas in the fall to study psychology. And my reason for studying psychology would be to eventually become a therapist, because even now, I've always had friends who like to tell me about their problems, and I really like giving solutions. So being able to make people feel better and put them into a better space in their life would help me in also helping people. So that's what I want to do.
So really your friends tell you their problems for free right now, so you want to get paid for it. Look, man, I mean, I get it. All right, makes sense. All right, then. So, again, congratulations to all three. So we're going to do this here. We'll take a group photo. So if all three of y'all step on. I got it. This ain't my first rodeo. All right, so all three of y'all just line up, and then we'll take a group photo. All right, here we go. Cool. All right, somebody need to airdrop this photo. All right. Go right ahead.
Just a representation.
First of all, I apologize. I have a senior at Young Women's, and so today was their signing day, and so, yeah. Thank you all for being here. I'm the loser today, but my babies are important, so I rushed, but I can't rush the principal. So my apologies, but congratulations. I'm proud of you all. She's number 3 also, but so I'm proud of y'all. Thank you again, Mr. Martin. And thank you all for coming out and celebrating with us. Thank you.
All right, cool. So again, I want to thank everybody who worked on this. Certainly congratulations to all three of you as well. And so use the money wisely. I know student debt is no joke. These days, tuition is a lot different than when I was in college, and so I've always believed that every little bit absolutely helps. And so, again, congratulations, and always represent JY wherever you go, whether it's at Howard or Colgate or University of St. Thomas. And of course, you're going to have to represent JY at Howard, considering a number of Yates graduates who have finished from Howard. And so, again, congratulations, and glad to see everyone here, and thanks for coming out. Cool. That's fine. Cool. Photos with parents. Come on. Thanks so much. Oh, yeah, you can't airdrop nothing. Yeah, you can't airdrop nothing.
You want me to use your phone?
No. You get the phone.
Yes, I do. Oh,
There you go.
I thought you wanted another photo.
No. No, the ones you took, just airdrop them all. It's on me. All right, here we go.